following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
4th down and 10 for the Spartans. Here comes the blitz off of the corner, and they get there, and it's going to be turned over on downs.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Takes a snap, gives to Schomburg. Schomburg, hole, right side! Sideline, touchdown!
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multiple-year first-place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
Armstrong back with a lone back, a man in motion, that's number 5, fakes the handoff, spins around, he's back in the packet, throws deep, he's got a man up top, and he catches it! He's still on his feet, number 18 going, the 10, the 5, touchdown Oaks!
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service,
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
AirTech, Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services, Pioneer Keg,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implement, Skyline Roofing,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Leroy Meats, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Campbellsport as the Campbellsport Cougars continue their trek in conference in the Flyweight Conference and take on the Laconia Lady Spartans. We got a battle at the top of the conference. Justin Schwartzman alongside Jordan King, Jacob Haney down in the portable. Jordan, a good one we're going to have today.
Yeah, this is Laconia's got 3 matches here to close out the conference that are all against quality teams, and a lot of work left to do for the Spartans for them to win yet another conference championship. You know, over the course of their 50 or so years of their volleyball program, they've averaged winning one every other year. Right now they're on a two-year winning streak, and right now in good position to make it 3 years. Tonight, Campbellsport. A week from tonight, Mayville. 2 weeks from tonight, WLA. That's what's left for Laconia. For Campbellsport, they've already played Springs. They've already played Mayville. So for them, got to get the win tonight, get yourself back into the Flyweight Conference conversation. Then you need some help from Laconia coming up next week to potentially force a 3-way tie for the conference title. But it's all to play for both of these teams. Laconia still has an outright chance for an undefeated conference season, win the conference outright. Campbellsport can give themselves a shot here tonight with a win.
All right, we're going to step aside, run a couple of ads. We'll come back in Cougar Country after this on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams.
When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino. Build better for future generations.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today. Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
We are Hochschi's Marketing Greenhouse.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's Live. We're going to talk about the Laconia Lady Spartans at 16-5. And Jordan, I was actually scrolling through today, taking a look at everything, just as I wanted to see what they are. They have not lost a game that was not a neutral site game. Every game they've lost has been a neutral site game.
Yeah, which pretty much tells you that they've lost in tournaments.
Yep.
And again, the Lake Country Lutheran loss and the Beaver Dam loss technically count as neutral site, even though they were at home. So yeah, it's for Laconia. Pretty much, if everything's come outside of division for them in terms of who they've lost to. Now, again, they lost to Living Word Lutheran, who is currently ranked number 3 in Division 3. They've also lost to Lake Country Lutheran, who's a top 5 team in Division 3. So yeah, this is a team that has. I said it at the beginning of the year. There was a lot of hype around Campbellsport. There's a ton of hype around Mayville, rightfully so. Both of these programs, Mayville and Campbellsport, have a ton of talent. They're probably in the best years that they've had recently for both of these programs. However, if we're going to talk about the Flyway Conference, it has to run through Laconia. As much as we talked about Mayville a couple of years ago with Blake Schroffnagel and Lamira last year with all of their seniors, every year with football, until proven otherwise, you have to talk about Springs. It's the same way in volleyball with how good Laconia has been recently. You have to go out there and prove it. And here's a chance here for Laconia, or for Campbellsport this week and for Mayville next week, to say, hey, we're part of this conversation too. But until that happens, I mean, Laconia just kind of continues to roll and do the things that they've done so well for about, 10 years now.
Going to see some of the top hitters in the conference tonight. You'll see Kensley McCauley with 4.1 kills per set. Finley Morgan with 2.7 and 1.6 from Kendall Plime. 26.7% hitting percentage from Finley Morgan. 25% from McCauley. And Laconia defensively is another thing you see. We talk about Mayville all the time defensively. We don't mention it a lot with Laconia, but they're great in the middle with blocking-wise. They got Finley Morgan in the middle. Bailey Gable is a great blocker. And then the freshman Addison Grade, who's been great this year as well.
Yeah, it gets lost because they're so good offensively. And Kensley McCauley and Kendall Plime and Finley Morgan and Bailey Gable and all of the options that they have offensively, that sometimes that does get lost when you're talking about Laconia. But they've been very good defensively. You mentioned Addison Grotti. I think she's had a tremendous year for them. Bailey Gable, I think you can make an argument she's been the best setter in the Flyweight Conference. And I would probably make that argument at this point in the season. She's not leading the conference in assists. I'd have to check with some new stats coming in. But just her ability in a 6'2" to then be an offensive threat and a threat at the net, for my money, and I've seen all of them now, I think she would be my pick if they gave me a vote for the best setter in the league. Now, they don't, and that's probably a good thing as well. But we're going to see, I believe, I'd have to check my notes here in just a second, but I believe we're going to see 5 top 10 kill leaders in the Flyweight Conference tonight in this matchup, which is, you got to get excited about that for sure.
You're going to see a good libero matchup as well. Josie Bassler, one of the top liberos in this conference, 223 digs so far this season. And serving-wise for the Spartans, a little bit earlier in the year we saw some struggles, but they've done a great job. They've had some pretty big runs at the line we've seen, and Coach Weiss will tell you every time, they limit their mistakes at the line. This team gets a lot better. McCauley with 41 aces this season, 32 from Finley Morgan and 31 from Scarlett Nitz. You talked about Bailey Gable in the setting position, but even when she comes out, you get Gabby Pino in there who's got 220 assists as well.
Yeah, and between those two, and it's interesting this year, a lot of, so in recent years we've seen a lot of 5-1s, a single setter playing all the way around for a lot of these conference teams. In terms of the top 5 teams in the conference, they all run 6-2s now. So you all have 2 setters that you kind of rotate through the whole, through that. And sometimes that can be tricky to kind of navigate, but Gabby Pino has been terrific this year, as has Bailey Gable, and it gives you different options. Now, to be able to do that, you have to have probably one really athletic setter. We're going to see 2 setters here tonight that play all the way around. Bailey Gable for Laconia, Emma Moraski for Campbellsport. And you got to give credit where credit is due for the second setter that comes on, Gabby Pino for Laconia and Gracie Schwartz, who we'll see tonight for Campbellsport.
We're going to step aside. We'll run a couple of ads. We'll come back and talk about the Cougars after this on Radio Plus, Video Sports, and Jeff's live streams.
A greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter, might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options. Appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-TIRE. Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Upgrade your comfort and living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back here to the pregame show on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. Yes, Jordan, I know that nice gray thing in the middle of my screen. It'll go away at some point. It does every once in a while. But we're going to talk about the Campbellsport Cougars now. And this Cougars team, they're 3-1 in the conference so far this season, 15-13 overall. Ellie Smith leads them with 3.3 kills. She's one of those of 5 of 7 of the top kill leaders in the conference we're going to see today.
Yeah, so top 7 kill leaders in the flyway. Obviously, Ellie Smith is number 1. She's number 2 in sets or kills per set. Addie McCauley, the second time I've done that this year. Kensley McCauley leads the conference in kills per set. But yeah, so we're going to see Kensley McCauley and Finley Morgan from Laconia. Both of them are top 10 players in terms of kills. And from Campbellsport, 3 players inside the top 7. Emma Muraski, Ellie Smith, and Shea Williker, all inside the top 7 in the conference in kills. So a lot of attacking firepower on the court tonight. I think the interesting thing is going to be, you mentioned the defensive prowess of Laconia. Campbellsport's been a little inconsistent, I would say, in that regard over the course of the season. Ava Smith, Ayla Garvey, they got a lot of talent back there. Ellie Smith and Emma Muraski will both play in the back row as well some. So, they have plenty of talent back there, but Laconia's going to put you under a ton of pressure. And so you got to be able to play some good defense, and we'll see if Campbellsport can do that tonight, because if Campbellsport can get into system, they're as good as anyone in the Flyway Conference in terms of the way that their offense shakes out. And really, that's not even talking about Kaylee Jandre, who is one of the better middles that you'll find in the conference too.
She leads this team in blocks by a lot, 37 of them, and then you drop to Breeley Tyson with 17 and Emma Moraski with 17 as well. Garvey leads this team with 3.7 digs per set. Gracie Schwartz with 3.1 aces. Ellie Smith with 39, 38 from Gracie Schwartz, 36 from Emma Moraski. Pretty round number there. Everybody's sitting right at about that 40 mark for Campbellsport, Jordan.
Yeah, and that's been their kind of their bread and butter is their ability to serve. And it was I think it was one of the big reasons that they came up short against Mayville. Was they didn't serve as well as they usually did. They didn't play defense as well as they normally did. And all of that stacked up to a Mayville win. So just some things that Campbellsport knows that they had to clean up. But I think they've been playing some good ball too. So this is going to be a good one. If you made me bet on this, I would say, hey, I think this is going to be a 5-setter. I think these two teams are very good, and I think they match up pretty well against each other. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for an exciting match tonight between two of the Flyway's best.
Pink out night here in Cougar Country. We'll be back after this with the starting lineups on Radio Plus, Video Sports, and Jeff's live streams.
When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just 4 walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best in the best mattress store at the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. Going to talk about the starters for each team now. We're going to talk about the Laconia Lady Spartans. Starting for them, you will see at the libero position, number 1, Josie Bassler. Number 3, Finley Morgan. Number 4, Kendall Plyme. Number 5, Hayden Johnson. Number 7, Bailey Gable. Number 10, Addison Grotti. And number 12, Kensley McCauley. In their pink jerseys, you'll hear this from the Campbellsport Cougars. Well, they had Cameron Rolfs at number 8, and now we got a number mix-up.
Yeah, so they are wearing, they have the pink uniforms tonight, so they do have different numbers available. So got to talk with coach, and they're going to have the starting. They knew there was going to be some confusion here, and now looks like Cameron Rolfs is going to run out as a starter despite not being a starter. So Emma Muraski going to have to come off the floor, and that was submitted to the officials, so hopefully they make that change, because obviously having Emma Muraski off the floor would be a big deal. And that's Charmoose, number 5.
Abby Charmoose. Number 14, Rayleigh Tyson.
Because Emma Muraski is usually number 8, so that's why that happened.
Number 13, Josie Tuig. Number 16, Abigail Shushk. Got one more. And number 2, Ava Smith.
And not announcing the libero, but the libero tonight is number 4, Ayla Garvey. So there you go. Look.
Yeah, there
Well,
she
I
is
guess
right
they
there.
are gonna
She's like,
introduce
where do we go?
Corey. And away we go. So there you go. We're going to have some different starters here than maybe we normally see for Campbellsport, with no Williker, no Smith,
And
no
no Jandre.
Jandre, and no Muraski in the starting lineup for
Tactics.
the Cougars. So,
Tactics.
yeah, it's interesting. And, you know, they played 4 matches on Saturday as well. 2 of them Ellie Smith played, and 2 of them she did not record a stat in. So, yeah, interesting. I don't know. We didn't hear anything about certain players not playing, but that would be obviously a big impact if we don't see some of these players play. And it looks like Laconia is going to start with the serve here tonight.
Laconia will start with the serve.
A little stale atmosphere in here right now.
That's very quiet.
Yeah, we'll
nice student section.
Hopefully get this thing riled up a little bit.
Spartans travel well, and probably one of the longest travel distances in conference.
I would say so.
Yeah,
Northwest down to the southeast.
You got the farthest west team against the farthest east team, as we figured out the other day, Jordan.
That's right. Correct. Yeah.
You will see Muraski actually check back in right away. They'll sub her in.
Yeah,
for Cameron Ralphs.
worth the use of your sub there to get Muraski on the floor like she's supposed to be. So
Bailey Gable to serve for the Spartans in this flyweight conference matchup with huge implications at this time of the year. And we're underway. And an ace to start off the arms of Shishik. 1-0 Spartans. I did get that right?
Shush.
Dang.
It's easier. It's easier than you're making it.
I know.
By the way, one of the first ever flyweight conference champion girl wrestlers a season ago.
Oh, nice.
So there you go. In case you were wondering.
They will set the Finley Morgan in the middle with the kill.
Yeah, good start here for Laconia. Obviously the ace, and then feed your middle, Finley Morgan, and Kensley McCauley's been so good this year that sometimes Morgan has gotten overlooked, but still, one of the best middles in this conference, a conference that boasts a ton of them.
Gable serves again. Dug out of the back row by the Cougars. They will set. Dug out of the back row once again. Good dig from McCauley. Pushed over by Muraski. Gable will set. Tip in the middle. Morgan knocks it down. It's 3-0 early.
Yeah, it'd be nice for Laconia's sake to get Finley Morgan going early here.
Gable will still serve. Once again, dug out of the back row. It will set in the middle off the block, punched up. Joust at the net, knocked around, knocked down by Morgan once again. That's 3 in a row for her. 4-0.
Yeah, great start here for Laconia. Can't argue with this.
Gable serves. Off the arms awkwardly, another ace. 5-0 now.
Yeah, just interesting here. I'm curious. We don't know the story. Ellie Smith, Jandre, Kaylee Jandre, Shea Williker, Ayla Garvey, all usual starters, all on the bench right now for Campbellsport.
Another ace. 6-0.
Bailey Gable and Finley Morgan. It's been their show here early.
Gable once again. They will get it cleanly out of the back row. Muraski will set in the middle. Tipped up. Dug out by Bassler. A back set. Pushed way deep by Grade. Muraski goes cross court to Tuig. That one's deep. 7-0. Interested to see what we will, how long we go without a timeout here?
Yeah. I'm a little speechless with how well Laconia started this thing, and obviously Campbellsport, they're struggling. I mean, they haven't really even had a proper swing at it yet, and there's Kendall Plime off the block and landed in anyways for Plime, and that's kind of the next thing for Laconia as I kind of look at their roster is, can they get Kendall Plime rolling here? That would be even, if they can to start the year, she was on fire, and then, obviously they have so many different options, and she's still been very good, but if they can get her swinging with a ton of confidence, they just get that much better, and here goes Morgan once again.
That one blocked in the middle this time. They'll go to McCauley in the back row. Over top of the block. Good dig by Moraski. Tuig will roll it over into the back row. Gable will set. Tries to push in two. No good. Moraski goes way deep with it. McCauley is there. They will set in the middle. A runner from Plime is knocked up. Moraski with the back set. Off the block from Jarmuth. They'll go in the middle to Finley Morgan again. That one high. That one's out. Ends the run. Makes it 8-1. Much needed from Campbellsport. And we'll have a substitution. We'll see Ellie Smith now.
Yeah, here comes Smith, and the leading kill getter in the Flyway Conference on the floor.
Lime gets it up. They'll go back to her. That one's deep. 8-2.
A good response from Campbellsport here. Get in there and see if you can't put some pressure, a little more pressure than you had been putting on Laconia. And
got McCauley tying a shoe.
Yeah.
Referee timeout. Jarmuth will retain serve. 8-2 now. You're wondering how long Campbellsport would have let that go without that timeout. They'll go to Plime on the far side, through the block, finds the outside line. It's 9-2. 2 kills now for Kendall Plime. We'll bring in Scarlett Nitz to serve, who's been a genuine good surprise so far for the Spartans.
Yeah, I would be interested to talk with Coach Weiss early in the season, preseason, if she expected Scarlett Nitz to be as big a part of this team as she has been. Nice block in the middle there, and they're going to say that was 4 touches. That was pretty clearly blocked at the net. That did not hit the tape. And Ellie Smith is rightfully frustrated on that one. That was pretty clearly off the block. I don't know how you missed that one. With all due respect.
Tuig will go into the block this time. Smith tries to get it over, hits it into the net. It's 11-2.
So Laconia, they'll take the beneficial call there, and now Scarlett Nitz gets to continue. And like you said previously, she's been so good serving the volleyball.
Moraski will set in the middle. They try the tip awkwardly off of Grade's hands. Bassler will have it, knock it over. It's a free ball. Our moves in the back row will go to Moraski. They go to Smith on the far side. Nitz out of the back row with the dig. And we'll go to McCauley at the 10-foot line. Cross court to Ellie Smith. Moraski pushes it deep. Bassler is there. Abel in the middle will go to Finley Morgan. Tries to go over the high hands. Cannot. Smith blocked at the net by, I believe that was Grady again. They'll knock it over. Free ball for the Spartans. Gable to set. Cross court. McCauley with the swing. That one's deep. 11-3.
Yeah, I was going to make a point here about Scarlett Nitz, and obviously, just as I want to do that, Laconia loses the point. And it was a good job by Campbellsport. But, the other thing about Nitz is, when she's in, she's got to play defense. We're going to see Kaylee Jondre come in for Campbellsport. But Nitz has had a couple of double-digit dig games now, too, as well. So, or matches. And so that's the next step for her is how can she kind of become a little more versatile than just a serving specialist for these Spartans.
Finley Morgan with another kill. I don't have to set up. It's probably the instant replay, but I'm going to have to reset this at a point. So I'm having a little lag assist, but that's okay. We can I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that timeout so I can get that commercial break to fix it. They'll set for Ellie Smith, and she can't get it over. That's 4, and it's 14-3.
Yeah, this is as bad a start as Campbellsport could have. This very reminiscent of that Mayville match where they just had no answer for Mayville early, and same thing here against Laconia.
Cross court, McCauley with the swing. Back line, it's good. 14-13.
And so if you're Laconia, you just built a 13-3 lead without a kill from Kensley McCauley.
Yep.
Her first kill comes to get you your 14th point. That just tells you how good that this team is around the best hitter in terms of kills per set in the conference.
Go to Ellie Smith. Ellie Smith with the big swing. Good dig by Morgan to even keep it alive. Moraski will set. Jondre with the tip. And into the net, we had a Spartan. Will be on Hayden Johnson. Makes it 14-4. And I think honestly, it's at a point where if you're a Cougars fan, they're not calling that timeout because it hasn't gotten so far enough away yet.
It's the momentum thing is so weird right now with how quiet this gym is. Maybe that'll fire up the student section as Gracie Schwartz comes on and immediately gets an ace. She's in the top 10 in the conference in terms of aces, so you know she possesses this this ability. And another good one dug up by McCauley.
And McCauley gets a big swing out of the back row. Garvey will knock it over. Free ball for the Spartans. Gable will push it over in 2 and wide open into the middle of the floor. It's 15-5.
Yeah, not sure whose responsibility that was supposed to be, creeping up from the back row. Usually the libero comes up and gets that, but not to speak for an offense that I'm not in practice, so I don't know who's supposed to be there defensively.
Go to Ellie Smith off the block and down. McCauley with a block kill.
Yeah, and that's like the one statistical category that Kensley McCauley really does not have she's not super imposing at the net, but there you go. You see she's got the ability to block as well.
All right, stick with us, folks. I'm going to reset this, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back here on Jeff's live stream. Just about to return on Radio Plus. Sorry about that. Had a little mini issue with our setup that we have going on here. Back-to-back service errors. Didn't miss a whole lot, did everybody? I think it was it Pino from the Laconia side that got it?
Pino with the first one and Ellie Smith with the second. And now an ace for Kensley McCauley.
Racking up the stats now is Kenzie McCauley. And where am I at here? Now I lost Ellie Smith. I impressed myself if I'm even able to keep stats at all. Schwartz pushes it over deep into the back row in 2. Pino will get it up for Bailey Gable. Knock it. A free ball out of bounds. And now while we're here, I might as well set up my instant replay because I was not able to get that working before. So that'll be working now. Can go to the main. I can probably add in my scoreboard camera that I can fix as well. Everything is able to be fixed now, which is awesome. Just awesome. Plain awesome. I enjoy that.
Here comes Ava Smith in for Kaylee Jandre, and then Breeley Tyson into the front row to replace the missing Jandre then.
Go cross court on the set from Pino to Plime. It's in. 19-7. That's now 3 kills in this set for Kendall Plime, which we have not. When she swung freely in the matches we've seen, she's been very good.
Yeah, there's so many options that sometimes it's a little difficult for her to get going, and volleyball is one of those sports where sometimes you can get streaky, right? And that's tough to do if you don't get a ton of options and another ace.
That one for Bassler. Makes it 20-7. Spartans running away with this set.
Good swing by Emma Moraski, goes cross court, finds a soft spot in that Laconia defense, and nice job that time by Moraski to get the point. She's going to go back to the back row, serve, and she'll be the setter again.
So the thing that I've seen from Campbellsport is most of their points, the one ace, but everything else has been from errors from Laconia.
Yeah, until that Moraski kill. Yeah, you're right. They have not swung it very well so far today, but a lot of that having to do with their inability to deal with Laconia's swinging.
And Finley Morgan once again racks up another kill. That's her 5th already in this set. That'll send Bailey Gable back to serve, and 21-8 lead for the Spartans.
Plus an ace already for Finley as well.
High into the back row, Bassler is there. They will set for Plime. Readjusts, goes cross court, just a little bit deep and outside that line, 21-9. Williker will come out. Jarmusch will come back in. She will serve. 21-9 lead. Campbellsport needs a big run, and it's going to service there is not going to help. Makes it 22-9.
No, from a Campbellsport perspective, you just gotta find some semblance of momentum here at the end of this first set because everything has gone wrong to start this one off.
Go to Ellie Smith. She'll get her first kill of the day to make it 22-10.
And that would be a good start to get Ellie Smith going here, and one of the best offensive players in the conference. And here comes Kaylee Jandre back in as well.
Really, Tyson will go back to serve. They will set for McCauley on the far side, off the block and falls to the floor. 23-10. Spartans doing just about everything right in this first set.
Yeah, they are rolling, and this is as good. I mean, we've seen some really good Laconia performances. This is right up there in terms of dominance in a set.
A dig from Morgan off Ellie Smith. Overpass, knocked down by Ellie Smith.
Yeah, Finley did as best she could there. She's not in there to rack up digs. That is not her job. And that time a pretty good dig, and that was about, I don't know, a foot and a half away from being just perfect. Unfortunately, for her sake, goes overpass, and there's no way you're stopping Ellie Smith if she gets that opportunity.
Their overpass, that one goes off the antenna, and it'll be an ace.
Yeah, second one
of Gracie Schwartz.
Yeah, second one for her.
(23-12). Campbellsport just trying to get a resemblance of momentum before the next set. Service error on Schwartz. 24-12, set point. Spartans trying to win set one big.
It's kind of been hard for either team to get any momentum here in this first set, just because it's been so lopsided, and it's almost hard to get into this first set for the crowds, both sides.
That one blocked from the swing from Moraski. Smith tries to get to it, goes to the antenna. Spartans win set one, 25-12. We'll be back with set two after this on Radio Plus, Video Sports, and Jeff's live streams.
Ducky.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry.
We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
All right, welcome back. And I think I got everything fixed now. We're going to just snag this instant replay. Yeah, that's working, and I can click fast here.
Beautiful.
So I'm not going to be as mad as I was before. Hopefully we can get rolling here in set two with Moraski starting at the service line.
Yeah, and this looks like what I would consider, quote-unquote, to be the normal starting lineup, if you can say that, for Campbellsport. In terms of, seeing them earlier this year, a bunch of times, this is what I was used to seeing. Moraski, Smith, Garvey, Williker, Tuig, and Jandre. So this is a little bit more normal.
Good serve from Nitz. Bottom just fell out. Smith out of the back row, dug up by Bassler. Gable will go cross court. McCauley with the swing. Garvey has it go off her arms and out of bounds. A quiet first set to start for McCauley. She had 3 to finish. If they get her rolling in this one, watch out.
Yeah, she had 3 of the last 11 points, so she got things rolling, and part of that was, Laconia scored 8 points to start the match with her in the back row. So that was part of it. And another one into the net, that time from Williker. So the second set starting eerily similar to the first from a Campbellsport perspective. Not good.
Scarlett Nitz to serve again. Out by Smith in the back row. They will back set. It is rolled over into the back row. Bassler is there. They try to go to, I believe they try to go to Grotti, and I think we had a Cougar into the net.
Yeah, John
Dre. Yeah. 4-0. They get up once again. Williker pushed over in 2 by Moraski. 4-1.
Yeah, it was a good job there defensively by Nitz to come up and play the net. And Moraski, just a better shot from her, I would contend, that she just knew the soft spot and pushed it, and good kill there for Emma Moraski from the back row.
Ava Smith will check in to serve as she takes out Shaylin Williker. Off the tape, stays on her side, 5-1.
Yeah, that was narrowly perfect from Smith, but yeah, it goes to Laconia, 5-1, you said it.
Finley Morgan will serve. High arcing serve, dug out of the back row by Smith. They'll go to Ellie Smith on the far side, cross court, and it's good. 5-2.
Yeah, and there you go. That was the first kind of glimpse at what Ellie Smith possesses, and that is very similar to what Kensley McCauley does. They're, two of the best hitters in this league, and both of them can put it down in a hurry.
Ayla Garvey back to serve for the Cougars. Climb out of the back row. They will set to McCauley. She'll go cross court. Good dig by Ava Smith. Ellie Smith into the net. Hayden Johnson couldn't hold on. McCauley knocks it under the net. 5-3. And that is one of those where you say it's an extended kill, but I'm generous. I give the kill.
Yeah, I would too there for Ellie Smith. Back-to-back for her.
McCauley once again through the block. It's 6-3.
Yeah, McCauley said, you found a way to dig that last one up. Let's try that one again. And you're not going to do that to Kensley McCauley too often.
Abby Pino goes back to serve for the Spartans. Garvey digs it out of the back row. Moraski knocks it up for Ellie Smith at the 10-foot line on the back line.
Oh.
6-4, what a swing from Ellie Smith.
Yeah, she's starting to get cooking here, and that one was perfect. Just snuck in that back line. Not sure Coach Weiss agreed with that. She's asking her assistants who are sitting right there if that was in or not.
Gracie Schwartz with a couple of aces today. She will serve almost another one. They'll go to McCauley into the net. 6-5.
Yeah, it didn't end up being an ace, but just a little loose on the pass that time with how good that serve was from Gracie Schwartz. And I mean, she's been a bright spot here early for Campbellsport, and that pretty much the lone bright spot in that first set. And now an ace here. So that's the third ace of the day. And then another one that was really good, and timeout from Coach Weiss. That's better from Campbellsport. That's a little more like what I'm used to seeing from the Cougars.
Tied at 6 in set 2. We'll be back after this on Radio Plus, Radio Sports, and Jeff's Live.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a roasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus, Radio Sports, and Jeff's Live Streams. Gabby Pino to set. They'll go to McCauley. Tip shot just outside the line. 7-6.
So Gracie Schwartz, since she's come in, that is 3 straight points for her, 4 if you count the one to get her to serve, and this is another good one. Nice job by Kensley McCauley there, and she's going to have a chance offensively.
Off the tape, Schwartz gets to it. They'll go far side to Moraski. Good dig from Plime, overpass, knocked off the hands, bounced around, and a whistle, a lift.
Oh.
It was a quiet whistle. I think they're saying it was on Gracie Schwartz.
Oh, boy. Just let them play. That's the second one of those that's gone against Campbellsport. And I understand if this is the Olympic qualifying or NCAA Division I, maybe you call that a lift. I just don't think so at this level.
Gable with a push. Good dig from Schwartz. Kept alive. At the net, Smith goes off the block of Gable. Pino gets it to Plime at the 10-foot line. Garvey out of the back row will get to Gracie Schwartz. She'll set for Ellie Smith. Knocked down by the hands of Johnson out of bounds.
Because that was the same exact lift there. Yep. If you're going to call it the first time, then Schwartz just lifted again, because it's the same exact situation there as Ellie Smith, though. Good job by the Cougars. Stay with it there and use that block to their advantage, and a little momentum here for Campbellsport.
They lead 8-7. Ellie Smith goes back to serve. Good dig by Bassler. They'll go to McCauley at the 10-foot line. What a swing! Off the arms of Garvey and out of bounds. It's 8-8.
Yeah, there's just not many people in this conference that can swing like that in the back row and produce that result. And one of them is Kensley McCauley.
8-8. Josie Bassler goes back to serve. She has an ace already today. Garvey digs it up. Gracie Schwartz to Emma Moraski. McCauley is there. Gabby Pino to set. Morgan in the middle with the high tip. Knocked around at the net. Williker through the block on the floor. 9-8 Cougars. Shaylin Williker with her first kill.
Yeah, so there you go. Now you're starting to see it. Emma Moraski getting involved. Ellie Smith's got a handful of kills. Shea Williker starting to get a couple of opportunities as well. Campbellsports, they can hang right with Laconia, and there's an ace.
Brielle Tyson. Breeley Tyson makes it 10-8.
Yeah, now a little belief here for Campbellsport as well, and that's as important as anything the scoreboard says.
Cauley deep in the back row, just missed the line. 11-8.
That was another really good swing by Kensley. She is so much fun to watch play volleyball.
Breeley Tyson swings again. Pino to set. They'll go to Plime. Has to readjust at the net. Blocked, bounced around. Going to be 4. It was Moraski with the block. 12-8 now. A little bit momentum for the Cougs. Plime is there. Pino to set. McCauley once again in the back row. Jandre knocks it over. Gable tries to push. Kept alive deep into the back row for McCauley. Cross court set. Plime at the net. Pushes it deep down the line. It's good. 12-9. What a play from Kendall Plime.
Yeah, terrific job by Kendall Plime. Earlier in that point, Bailey Gable gave it a chance on the push shot. But good job there by the Spartans to keep that one alive, and smart play that time from Kendall Plime, too.
12-9. Gable will go back to serve for the Spartans. They won set 1, 25-12. Campbellsport trying to bounce back in this one. Williker from the 10-foot line goes deep with it, 12-10.
You can just see the aggressiveness has changed from Campbellsport, though, and that has everything to do with momentum currently.
12-10, Bailey Gable goes back to serve again. Williker with the first pass. Schwartz punches it in 2. Gable goes cross court. Kendall Plime through the block. Kendall Plime is heating up today. That's her 5th kill. It's 12-11.
What do we got? 5 for her, 5 for Morgan here so far.
And 6 for McCauley.
Yeah, and so a very quiet 6, I would contend, for Kensley McCauley too. So the hitters you expect for Laconia starting to get things rolling.
We'll go to Finley Morgan in the middle. Garvey with the dig. Jandre knocks it over in 2. This time they'll go to Plime. Off the high hands of Jandre. They will set in the middle. Finley Morgan off of Garvey and out of bounds, and we're tied at 12. I mean, just a barrage of swings from Morgan and Plime. Campbellsport kept it alive for a little bit, but not a whole lot you could do there.
Yeah, this near side was when they had their opportunity, when Plime was a little bit off the net, and the block just didn't quite get there quick enough. Jandre got her hands on it, but that was one where you probably had an opportunity to keep it down, as Moraski with another cross-court kill.
And just struggling. I think Gable thought that might be out, but it had a lot of topspin on it. It fell out of the sky. Makes it 13-12. Campbellsport retains the lead.
It kind of looked like it had a touch on it, too. Yeah. So I thought right off the swing that she would have had to have gotten to it, but I think you're right. I think she maybe saw what happened there.
Bassler digs it up. They go to Morgan. Garvey can't get there on the pancake. 13-13. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You might as well keep going to her in the middle because it's working.
Yeah, and sometimes McCauley's going so well that Morgan almost seems like an afterthought. And right now, you're right. Just keep rolling. And speaking of rolling, Scarlet Knits at the service line. Goodness.
And Spartans retake that lead, which they lost a while ago. Makes it 14-13. Moraski pushes in two. It's good. 14 up.
So good from Emma Moraski to dump that one across right in the middle of that Laconia defense. Yeah, Laconia was down by as many as 4 here in this first set. So good job there by Nitz and Morgan and company to get back into this thing. Now just down, tied.
Morgan into the block. Jandre there again. They push into the back row. They will set for Jandre. Knocked up by Grotti. And hopefully Finley Morgan is okay. She has went down. They're trying to wait for a timeout. Gable knocks it into the net. Or Grotti does, and it'll be the Spartans' point, but we're going to step aside and run a couple of ads. We'll be back after this.
Salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. 15-14 lead. Hayden Johnson will check in, and Emery Strax will come in to serve for the Spartans team. Finley Morgan seems to be all right.
Now they're going to sub her out.
Now they're going to sub her out. Maddie Taplin will come in and serve.
I think Coach Weiss didn't realize it was the turn to serve, so going to give Taplin an opportunity. I'm just going to say Campbellsport was a little frustrated that was not played, or that point counted. I mean, and really from a player safety issue, it should not have counted. As soon as someone is laying at the net, it's a player safety issue for both teams. If you're jumping up at the net, you could land on someone, you could turn an ankle. There's just so many. So, I mean, not the first contentious point here for, especially from a Campbellsport perspective in this match. A couple of incorrect whistles so far, but that was another one where that really probably should have been stopped from a safety issue perspective.
Smith out of the back row. They will go right back to her. Moraski into the block, knocked up by Hayden Johnson. Pleim knocks it over. Free ball for the Cougs. Pushed over by Moraski. They will go far side. McCauley tip into the outside hand. 16-14. What a smart play by Kensley McCauley.
Yeah, you could see her lining that one up when she came flying in from out there. Just no opportunity there for Tuig. She got up and just kind of helpless up there with Kensley McCauley able to poke it off the outside arm.
Moraski goes cross court to Smith. Gable awkwardly off the arms and out of bounds. 16-15. Back and forth we go. We thought Ellie Smith was quiet. She's got 4 this set now and 6 kills overall.
Yeah, it doesn't take long for her to get rolling, and some more subbing Houdini tactics to get your libero back out there. And so, anyways, we had 2 subs there to get Josie Twig back onto the floor from a Laconia standpoint, but she's out there now.
Cauley pushes cross court. Ellie Smith is there. Moraski will go back to her at the 10-foot line. Off the block, falls to the floor. We're tied at 16. 5th kill of the set for Ellie Smith.
Yeah, she looks like a different player here in set number 2. I think by the time she got in there in set number 1, it almost seemed like a lost cause. And, now Campbellsport, to a certain extent has been in control for large parts of this second set.
Play by Ava Smith to keep that alive. And it's going to be a lift call, whatever you want to call. Their ball was falling to the floor.
It was a great catch.
Smith with another kill, 17-16.
Great catch by whoever that was on Laconia's side. Not much else you could do with it, just snuck up on her.
Garvey serves once again. Plime. They will set for McCauley. Off the top of the block. Ava Smith can't get to that one. We're tied at 17.
And this is what I expected tonight, to see the battle between Kensley McCauley and Ellie Smith. Top 2, they have gone back and forth all season long, trading the top spot in terms of kills in this conference, and this has been fun to watch.
17-17. Moraski will go to Ellie Smith, has to readjust. McCauley is there. Pino goes cross court into the net. On McCauley, that should be 4. That's the right call. Shouldn't be much argument there. That is the right call.
Yeah.
18-17. Gracie Schwartz will come in to serve. She's been very good so far today from the service line.
And the thing about McCauley and Smith, too, is they play all the way around. A lot of the great hitters in this conference do. Riley Gilgenbach from Springs does that. A couple of some of the best players, Lillian Mansueto, play all the way around. But these two are both exceptional defensively as well.
Johnson knocks it over in 2. They will set for Smith. Has to readjust. Pancake can't get there. Falls to the floor. 19-17.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? If you're Gracie Schwartz, you've just been sitting on the bench for the last couple of points watching Ellie Smith just absolutely take over this set. You get your chance out there as the setter. Why not? And there's another ace for Gracie Schwartz.
It's her 4th of the day, 2nd of each set so far. That makes it 20-17 Campbellsport. When it looked like early in this set they were down 4-0, they made a big comeback. It's been a very different set. That one's deep.
Yeah.
She had a pair of service aces or errors in this set so far. It's 20-18. We'll send McCauley back to serve for the Spartans. Ava Smith gets it up to Moraski. Rolls it over into the back row. They'll go to Plime. High swing, Ava Smith into the net. We had a Cougar. It makes it 20-19. Back and forth we go, Jordan.
Yeah, I gotta pull up the conference statistics here because Gracie Schwartz, I'll tell you what, Finley Morgan's got to look over her shoulder here because Gracie Schwartz is going to have an opportunity to potentially take the conference lead in aces. And another kill here for the Cougars.
Another kill for Ellie Smith, and that's number 8 of this set alone.
Yeah, just nuts. So double figures for the night, right?
That puts her at 10 now, when she had 2 in the first set.
Right.
And how about an ace?
Barely played that first set, and this is why. I mean, this is why it was such a big deal that she wasn't out there. I mean, it was pretty clear, and if for anyone watching at home that was wondering, here you go. This is why.
Spartans burned their last time out of the set. 22-19 lead for the Cougs. We'll be back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live stream.
Operations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. Heavy Pino to set. Gable off the arms of Garvey and out of bounds. The side out was needed from the Spartans. They get it. It's 22-20.
Yeah, and there you go. That was a point we made in the pregame about, oh, good, we're going to see Finley Morgan back in. That's good to see for Spartan fans, obviously, is you just never know. And good to see her back out there. And Laconia, I mean, they're in a dogfight right now. They're going to need her.
Jalen Williker off the touch and out of bounds. 23-20.
Yeah, this is just this whole match has shifted right now. I mean, after that first set, it was like, okay, is this thing going to be a sweep like we saw against Mayville? And no, I mean, don't say anything too quick here. I mean, they still need 2 more points to close out this second set, but Campbellsport has been so much better here in set 2. Similar to Mayville. I mean, that second set, they were so much better than the first.
Lee Tyson with a good dig out of the back row. Williker will knock it over in 2. Bassler has to get to it. Punched over by Pino. It's good. 23-21.
That was a great job all around. I mean, Josie Basler has really, really become one of the best liberos in this conference, a conference full of them. And there's another good example. Just her progression from the start of last season to now is just light years.
Dug up by Gable in the back row. They'll go to try to get it to McCauley. She'll knock it over for a free ball for the Cougars. They'll set in the middle for Jandre. Tip shot. Kept alive by the Spartans on a good defensive effort from Grotti. Plime into the net. Blocked down by Moraski. Set point coming for the Cougs.
Yeah, you don't think that means anything to Emma Moraski? I mean, look at the way she reacts there. I mean, you mentioned it there. That was a terrific play by Addison Grotti. I mean, she'd almost deserved a point there, but a chance here to close it out. Set point.
Bassler gets it over. Free ball for the Cougars. They will set in the middle to Jandre. Jousts at the net is won by Morgan.
Oh. Yeah.
And how many times do we say that?
Every time she goes up for it. I mean, a 50-50 ball at the net is probably more like a 65-35 ball when Finley Morgan's involved. And she's given up probably, 4 or 5 inches to Jandre at the net, too.
Knock it over. It's a free ball for the Spartans. Gable will go into the middle. Tip shot. Jandre knocks it around. Moraski keeps it up. Garvey gets it over. Gable will set. Cross court. McCauley through the block. 24-23. Now the 6th kill of this set for Kensley McCauley.
Yeah, and when it became match point, it was Scarlet Knits at the line. That is not who Campbellsport wanted to see. Another free ball for the Spartans.
McCauley off the top of the block, kept alive by Smith in the back row. Awkwardly off the arms of Gable. Free ball coming for the Cougars. Smith to Moraski. It's an overpass. McCauley tries to knock it down. It's overpass again. This one's free for the Spartans. Morgan, tip shot. Knocked her out of the net. A lift, and we're tied at 24.
Yeah, that's the second one that Campbellsport cannot believe. Shea Williker has to walk away, and Campbellsport fans are absolutely furious right now. That was a big call because it looked like they finally had Laconia on their heels there.
A dig by Bassler on the swing from Ellie Smith. They'll go to Finley Morgan in the middle. That one's in. Spartans lead 25-24.
Wow, down 23-20.
I'm going to say this. The same thing happened at Mayville. They were up 23-20 in that one set. They were up 3. Mabel called that timeout. They came back and won that set. They will set for Williker off the block. Kept alive. Spartans win. A comeback in set 2. 26-24. We'll step aside. We'll be back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams.
Laconia Bowling, and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today 920-346-TIRE.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Trust AirTech Heating with all your home comfort needs. AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. Going to start set 3. 26-24 we went in set 2. Spartans with a comeback victory. We'll see what Campbellsport can do in here in set 3.
Yeah, this is gut check time for them now. I mean, you felt like you were in control. And, you know, it's up to Campbellsport's coaching staff here to try to get through to their player, you know, because I was just watching them during that. A lot of that was spent complaining about those missed calls late in that set. You got to get back in. That set's over. You got to find a way here to start a little bit better. You can't dig a 4-point hole like they did in set number 2.
Kendall Plime with the swing out of bounds. We're tied at 1. That will send Emma Moraski back to serve. Josie Tuig will check in for Gracie Schwartz. Very long pause we got going on here. Still going.
Did they just – their down referee's yellow card is out.
Okay.
Was that –
I don't know.
Who was that towards? Oh, man. I'm going to have to get the stream back out, do some instant replay again.
Knocked over deep by Williker. They will set for Finley Morgan in the middle. Good dig by Moraski to keep it alive. High into the rafters. Williker off the block of Finley Morgan. Darby keeps it up. Rolled over. They will set. Cross court. Plime knocks it through. Jandre is there. Cross court to Shaylin Williker off the top of the block. It's good.
That was a great point by a couple of different Cougars on there. I mean, Moraski got to it. Smith was flying around. Williker with a couple of nice swings, and the Cougars able to take it. The first time that they have not trailed at least 4-0 in one of these sets.
Haley Gable goes cross court to Kendall Plime. Good dig from Ellie Smith in the back row. Garvey gets it up. Free ball coming over from the Spartans. McCauley, Gable to set in the middle. Finley Morgan, cross court, no good.
Oh, that was close from Finley. There you go. That dig from Ellie Smith is exactly what I'm talking about. Kensley McCauley does the same thing. You're talking about someone who has 200-plus kills. I mean, just one of the best offensive players you'll find. And there's Shea Williker at the net once again. And Coach Weiss thought she
reached across, and she is not happy. And it's her turn to yell at the referee. We saw Campbellsport get after the referee had set 1 and 2, and this time Coach Weiss thought Williker reached across.
Gable knocks it over in 2. Smith can't get to that one as Garvey and her battled for it. Makes it 4-2.
Well, you know what they always say. If both sides are yelling at you as an official, you're probably doing a good job, right?
You're doing something right. That's the way I look at it.
Well, you know, that's what Joe Buck always says, too. If both teams say that you're biased as a broadcaster, it means you're doing a good thing. So,
cross-court shot deep from Williker, 4-3. The Spartans went on a big run with Scarlett Nitz at the service line in the last set to end the set. And now you got her back there again if you're a Campbellsport fan. You know what? I'm not even going to – I'm done speaking. Done speaking.
Right on cue there, Justin. You're good at that.
So, I mean,
I
think we're both pretty good at it this year so far.
Well, I think, you know.
But it doesn't exist.
I'm just going to prove you wrong here. I think this is a good serve here from Ava Smith. Terrific. Yeah. See? I'm immune to it.
They go to McCauley on the far side. Jandre, one of the tallest people in the conference, to get up for a block. Not really going to matter when you got Kensley McCauley swinging. That's double digits for her. That's her 10th of the day. First of the set, 5-4 lead for the Cougs.
So we got 3 players tonight across the 2 teams in double digits. And we're still early in set number 3.
And you have a couple with both teams that are teetering on the edge as well. Another big swing from McCauley. That's her 11th, second of the set. Got Kendall Plime, who's got 7 as well. Williker's got 5, and you have 6 from Maraski. So everybody's kind of teetering on that edge right now. Finley Morgan to serve. That one's deep. 6-5.
And just to put a bow on it, Ellie Smith, Finley Morgan, Kensley McCauley all in double figures, correct?
Yep.
So, yeah, we said it pregame. I mean, this is going to be a battle of 2 really good offenses, and they've proven that tonight.
They'll go to Kensley McCauley. Off the block. Waiting to see where he goes. Falls to the floor. Official was very didn't know where to go with it, but I think it should go to Josie Tuick.
Yeah, I would agree. The line judge thought it was so clear that it was in. She bent down and started picking the ball up, and the referee was looking at her for a call.
They'll go back to McCauley off the top of the block. Joust at the net. Hayden Johnson knocks it down.
Great job by Hayden Johnson to get there early, get up early, be an imposing threat at the net. And Marissa Johnson is another player who, on any other team, we're probably talking about just a monster middle, just a really good middle. And she's almost an afterthought because of how good Finley Morgan and Kensley McCauley, and there's Bailey Gable with the blocks. It's just, there's so much talent on this Laconia squad. It's got to be fun for Coach Weiss to just, I mean, if she wanted to, every weekend at these tournaments, she could just roll out, you know, probably 50 or 60 different lineups, and they'd all be good.
Yep.
That's just the talent she has on this team, the versatility of all the players. You got hitters that can dig. You got back row people who can, you know, get in action on the offense. It's a fun team to watch.
Maraski will back set for Tuig. She goes cross court. Gabby Pino digs it up. Cawley from the 10-foot line. Ava Smith is there, knocked over. We'll go cross court to Kensley McCauley. She'll try to ride the net. Goes off the net, not a bounce.
If that didn't clip the net, that would have been the most amazing shot I've ever seen. Because that was going to land in.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
That was perfect. Oh, my goodness. It just clipped the net. That was as close an angle as you could have ever gone.
8-8. Gracie Schwartz to serve. Abby Pino will go to Kensley McCauley. Big swing. Ava Smith with the dig off the roof. And nobody's going to get to it.
Wow, that one would have put a hole in the pit. I mean, as low as that roof is.
Good serve from McCauley to reset this one. Garvey will get it over. Free ball for the Spartans. Awkwardly at the net. Pino can't get to it. 9-9. Back and forth we go. Ellie Smith go back to serve. Williker will check in for Ava Smith for the Cougars.
And this is one of the really good lineups for Campbellsport. With Ellie Smith back there, she can hit from the back row. You got Moraski along with Tyson in the front row as well with Williker. This is one of their more potent lineups.
What an effort from Gabby Pino to keep it alive. Williker punches it deep. They set for McCauley at the 10-foot line off the tape. Falls to the floor. And she grabs her face like, I didn't mean to do that, but it worked.
Yeah, well, she didn't hit it as sweetly as she usually does, but that didn't quite matter for her. She is something else.
10-9, Bassler serves. And errantly off the arms of Williker and out of bounds. Bassler will pick up her second ace of the day. 11-9.
Yeah, and this is a crucial point in this third set because you let Laconia get too far away from you if you're Campbellsport, and this thing could be a sweep.
Williker digs it up. Gracie Schwartz will back set to Emma Moraski. Bassler is there. Gabby Pino to Gable. Tip. Good dig from Garvey. Kept alive. They try to knock it over. They do. What a play from Ellie Smith. And will set in the middle. Morgan off the block. Pushed way deep. And what a play by Smith to even get to it. But what a smart play by Gabby Pino going to the back left corner where nobody was.
Yeah, that first swing had Campbellsport all out of position, and Pino recognized that and just perfect to the back corner. I think this is a good timeout. Down by 3.
12-9. Spartans lead set 3. They're up 2-0. Trying to sweep in straight sets. We'll see if Campbellsport can come back after this on Radio Plus, Radio Sports, and Jeff's live stream.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
Welcome back to Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams. 12-9 lead for the Spartans. Campbellsport trying to get something rolling, and we had a Spartan into the net. It's Kendall Plime, and a much-needed side out. Makes it 12-10. It will send Breeley Tyson back to serve.
Campbellsport needed that out of the timeout. I think that goes without saying.
Pino will set it in the middle for Finley Morgan. Goes high, back corner, it's good. 13-10.
What a swing from Finley. Perfect spot. And she's been a little quieter here in this third set so far, but
first kill of this set.
Pretty early on still. And it's anytime she's out there, she's a threat to put one down.
Bailey Gable will serve. Williker onto the back row to Gracie Schwartz. She knocks it up for Moraski. She'll set it over. Crotty will set this one to Plime off the tape. Knocked around. Kept alive. They'll go to Plime. Big swing off the top of the block of Moraski. They'll go to Williker into the block and out of bounds. Big swing from Shaylin Williker.
Yeah, smart one there from Williker. Too far off the net to really put that one down on the far side. So as opposed to launching one deep, as we've seen a couple of times this match, she's decided to go off the hands. That was a good choice.
And Moraski back to serve. 13-11 lead for the Spartans. They set in the middle. Finley Morgan high off the block. Jandre falls to the floor.
Yeah, and there wasn't much that Grotti was going to do with that anyways. So it's almost one of those where it's so close that maybe you just take the chance because you're not really going to have a competitive ball from it anyway.
Dug up by Bassler. They'll go to Plime on the far side off the tape. That should be 4. We're tied at 13. The timeout has worked for Campbellsport, and a good run with Moraski at the line.
Yeah, Moraski is their first server of every match or every set when she's out there. So This is just who you want to be in this have in this position. And that one was, I was going to say, I think that one fell in. Coach Weiss can't believe that no one got to that. Oh, I think Coach Weiss, yeah, she's apologizing. I think she said she called out. She said, I just saw her say, I thought it was out. If you can fool even Coach Weiss, man, that's a good serve.
Moraski will roll it over. McCauley out of the back row. They'll set for Finley Morgan. She'll go off the block. Miscommunication. Knocked straight up by Grotti. It's a free ball for the Spartans. John Dre. Big swing. Blocked at the net. Cross court they go to Williker. Williker goes cross court. Or short court. No good. And looking for a towel. Got a wet spot on the floor. Can see that. And Scarlett Nitz will come in to serve, who's gone on some pretty good runs in the beginning of this set, the end of last set.
I just peeked around the camera to see if it was close to 20, because if it is, Nitz has a chance to serve the thing out. 11 points might be a little much, but she is ridiculous back there.
And we had a lift call on Finley Morgan, makes it 15-14. Campbellsport with the lead. Nitz will come right out. Blyme will come in. Ava Smith will check in for Shaylin Williker and do the serving for the Cougars.
That lift happened at a little better time for the Spartans than they did for the Cougars in set 2. But if you're Campbellsport, you got to find a way to scrape a couple together here as Smith goes deep. And, see if you can't put – you just saw it. I mean, you had a 3-point lead in set 2, and you weren't able to get the job done. See if you can't put together a little run here before it gets too late in this third set.
Harvey rolls it over. They will set for McCauley. Big swing, it's good. 16-15 lead for the Spartans. Not much you can do. 5th kill of this set for Kensley McCauley. Back-to-back sets with 5 or more.
Then there's that small problem of having to deal with Kensley McCauley.
Especially when she gets back to the net.
Right.
Garvey dug out the serve. Ellie Smith off the top of the block. Good to hear Ellie Smith's name for the first time in this set.
Yeah.
16 up. Ayla Garvey will go serve.
The Campbellsport students just said boom. Yeah, I would say that is what it sounds like when Ellie Smith and Kensley McCauley strike the volleyball. We've heard it a lot tonight.
That one's deep from Garvey. So back the last 2 times that Campbellsport has had to serve, they've had a service error. Abby Pino will check back in and serve.
Yeah, you're in this part of the set where you just can't have those. And some loose serving is kind of what got him against Mayville as well. So
Ava Smith digs it up. Moraski will set for Ellie Smith. Blocked at the net. Hayden Johnson again. Blocked. Second time she's blocked Ellie Smith in this set. Makes it 18-16. Gabby Pino retains serve for the Spartans.
I'll be interested what the official stats have for if there were any block assists for Marissa Johnson or Hayden Johnson, tonight, because she's been very good at the net, and that was a crucial side out for Campbellsport. Now they got to go on a little run with perhaps their best server at the serving line.
You beat me to it on sync. Gracie Schwartz checking back in to serve. Probably exactly what you want if you're a Cougars fan.
Yeah, at least lately she has been.
Abby Pino will set in the middle for Bailey Gable off the tape. Hug up by Schwartz. Knocked high by Tyson, and a lift call on Breeley Tyson.
Maybe I just don't understand this sport anymore. I don't understand. I just don't, I guess.
McCauley serves off the arms of Gracie Schwartz. We'll go to Moraski at the net, into the tape, 2017. Kensley McCauley to serve once again. Spartans trying to sweep and straight. She goes into the net. Service error, one of a rare error from Kensley McCauley, serving-wise or anything.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, she is not – I'm trying to rack my brain here for anything she's hit. Obviously, that one that clipped the net, if it hasn't resulted in a kill, it's at least, put Campbellsport in a position where they've had to make something happen defensively.
8th kill of the day for Kendall Plime there on the tip. 21-18. Josie Bassler back to serve. She's been very good from the service line today with a pair of aces.
Yeah, Laconia's been so good back there. Very few errors, and they've done their job.
Good dig from Pino. Bassler knocks it up. Free ball coming for the Cougars. Ellie Smith digs it up. Gracie Schwartz sets in the middle. Tipped by Tyson. And into the net we had a Spartan, I believe. Makes it 21-19, a much-needed side out.
Calling that one on Finley Morgan. I didn't see her, but she kind of turned around, like rolled her eyes like she knew she was into the net. So
Tyson will go back to serve. 21-19 lead for the Spartans. Pino will set in the middle for Finley Morgan with a high tip. Good dig. Knocked around at the net. At the line by Pline. Back set for Gable off the top of the block. Gonna fall. Bailey Gable gets a kill. 22-19.
And she's going to go back serving with a ton of momentum. I think she has designs of ending this thing here.
22-19 lead for the Spartans. Ellie Smith out of the back row to Gracie Schwartz. She will set cross court for Williker. Has to punch it over. Go to Morgan in the middle. Tip cross court. It's good. 23-19 lead for the Spartans. Boy, I know you're looking at me for a 23-19. Apparently we have a 23-19. I mean, you know, one of these days I'm going to post that on TikTok and everybody's going to know what it is.
Not me, though.
But another kill for Finley Morgan nonetheless. Overpass. Morgan knocks it down. Set point, or match point coming, 24-19.
Finley Morgan got to be close to 23 kills herself. I mean, she is just dominated. What do we got?
13. Good student section here for the Spartans.
Gable
to serve,
well.
And a service error. 24-20.
Gable had the chance to end that thing, but now it's going to take something special here from Emma Muraski.
Well, you got your best server back there in terms of
statistically
who you think it is.
Yep.
Overpass. No, knocked her out at the net. Thought it was going to be an overpass from Bassler. Spartans can't get to it. 24-21.
I'm looking at a couple of Campbellsport fans who are saying that was a lift, which, well, again, I don't think I know the sport anymore based on some of the things we've seen.
Back-to-back aces, 24-22.
Don't touch that dial. Timeout Laconia.
And we'll take it with them. 24-22 lead for the Spartans in set 3. They're trying to sweep. Cougars trying to come back. We'll be back after this.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, a remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, build better for future generations.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. Match point. They set for Plime. Off the block. On the floor. Spartans win in straight sets. Just like they did last year. They come back to Campbellsport with a conference lead on the line. They get it done.
This was impressive. I do want to say, just like we said at Mayville, this is going to be one where people see sweep, and they're going to think something about Campbellsport. This was a much closer match than that first set. Not even close. But you have to give Campbellsport a ton of credit with how they responded in the second and third set. They got to find ways to start sets quicker coming up in the postseason, because this is going to be a dangerous team in the playoffs. They're going to be underseeded based on their record and their conference record and everything that goes along with that. And, I'm looking forward to seeing what both of these teams can do. But, man, if you're Laconia, you put yourself in the catbird seat here the rest of the way.
We're going to step aside. We'll run a couple of ads. We'll be back after this with interviews on Radio Plus, Video Sports, and Jeff's live streams.
Why don't we do
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches, daily food specials, Fish Fry Friday, open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today. Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
We're back here at Campbellsport post-game show here on Jeff's live streams and Radio Plus here with Coach Weiss. Coach, man, you know, that second set, it's like the fourth or fifth time this year where we've talked about this. Just no quit in your team. Down 23-20, find a way to come back and win that second set. Kind of pivotal, and obviously getting a sweep here tonight. What does that just continue to say about your team's grit and heart and hustle and everything that goes along with that?
I mean, I've never had a team like this that can come back. Like, it's phenomenal. Like, I've been doing my 9th year with the varsity, and yeah, every team, they could never come back from such a big deficit, and it's just amazing to see their determination, and they really hone in on the fundamentals. I think that's huge in us being able to come back.
You know, a big conference match like this where you know it's a couple of heavyweights, contenders for a conference championship, starting fast has got to be one of the things that you stress. Couldn't have started much faster than an 8-0 run to start this thing tonight. Just what can you say about how they were able to come out of the locker room and really jump all over Campbellsport?
Well, I commend them because we really focused on our game plan and what hitters were going to do. And then when their regular set of 6 wasn't out there, we're all like, okay, let's pivot. What's our new game plan? And they executed it, and they were able to do a great job to take advantage of that.
You know, the depth on this team is pretty incredible. I mean, Kensley had a great night tonight. Kendall was outstanding. Just so many options for your setters. It doesn't really matter where they go with the ball. They got all sorts of options. True testament to the depth of this team, right?
Yes, I'm very thankful for all of our hitters. And like this week, we really worked on hitting those deep corners, and we did that a lot tonight, and it helped us a lot being able to hit those deep corners.
Coach, stay undefeated. Big road win. Congrats.
Thank you.
All right, Finley. 13 kills for you, a couple of aces, couple of blocks as well. I'm going to start off with just coming here like you guys did last year, knowing that conference is on the line, a big conference match. Just how good was that start from you guys to come out of the locker room gangbusters and have an 8-0 lead before you could even blink?
Yeah, we played them in a tournament a few weeks ago, and we didn't just play our best. So coming in this game, we had a little edge on us, and we all came together. We all have a lot of passion for the game. Even if we go down, we can all pick each other back up, and it's really amazing to see.
You know, I just asked Coach about all of the depth you guys have. I mean, Marissa and Bailey and Gabby when she comes in, Kensley, Kendall had a great night tonight. You guys are just so hard to defend, aren't you, with how many different options you have?
Yeah, it's amazing. In practice, even scrimmaging against each other, even our JV, there's players that can hit, and it's really nice to see, you can go anywhere and we can try to get a good kill.
You know, kills are fun and everything like that, but is there anything better than being part of a big block? I mean, you guys had a couple of big ones. They have a couple of awesome hitters over there, yeah. Smith, Williker, Muraski, a lot of talent over on that side. You guys were able to kind of meet that at the net tonight and kind of impose the presence that you guys feel like you can, right?
Yeah, we definitely respect the hitters. They got a lot of good players, but just coming in, we game prep a lot, and just talking at the net where our hitters are, it definitely helps a lot.
Big win. Congrats, Finley.
Thank you.
All right, Kendall, 9 kills for you tonight. Sometimes it feels like, you and Hayden, and so you guys get lost in the shuffle a little bit with Kensley and Finley and some of that. But, you've had such a good season this year. Just talk about what it's taken from you in terms of that progression, right, for your volleyball career to just kind of take that next step. And you're playing with a lot of confidence right now, and the kills are starting to come for you. What's kind of been that difference maker for you?
We've got some great coaches who know what they're talking about. They're able to go back through our game film and tell me, hey, this is what you're doing wrong. This is something we need to fix. And then the week leading up to the game, that's what we work on. So tonight we worked a lot online this past week, and it showed.
You and Kensley and some of these players, you get to play all the way around. You got to play in the back row. What does it say about the versatility of some of you guys that you're able to play in the back row, be a presence at the net, be an offensive asset as well? Just what does that take in terms of your guys' ability? I guess, what's the key for you or your mindset when you go to the back row and you have to do both sides of the game, right?
Defense has always been a big part of me, even in basketball, softball. Defense always comes first, so prioritizing that through the years has made a big impact in how well I'm able to play the back row, as well as Kenzie. She plays club, she plays all year round. We have a lot of great passers. There's a lot of girls in the front row who could come back and pass too.
These last 3 matches, I think you guys probably knew were going to be big ones in terms of a conference championship winning season. Campbellsport tonight, you got Mayville next week, WLA in a couple of weeks. How critical was it to be playing your best volleyball right now? Finley mentioned you guys lost to these guys a couple of weeks ago at a tournament. Able to get the sweep tonight. What's the mindset for this team in terms of wanting to be that next Laconia team to win a conference championship?
We definitely have a big chip on our shoulder. We lost a great senior class last year, but coming in and we're the underdogs. People aren't expecting us to win. So when we come in and we can play big games like this and go sweep them in 3 sets, it's really nice.
9 kills for you, Kendall. Congrats on another win, and best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. That was Kendall Plime along with Finley Morgan and Coach Weiss. Appreciate a couple of minutes from them. Send it up to Justin, and we'll finish out the post-game show right after this.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, 3rd generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere. Hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-TIRE. Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Upgrade your comfortable living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verheg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verheg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Welcome back here on the post-game show on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. We're going to get this little thing up here. Jeff was doing some editing this morning. He's got even, look, we even got tomorrow's games.
Beautiful.
How fancy. Spartans win 25-12, 26-24, 25-22. Just as they did last year, they come into this building with the conference. I wouldn't say it was on the line tonight, but it is on the line because they got to keep winning because Mayville's still undefeated in the conference.
Yep.
And they get it done in 3 sets again.
Yeah, incredible. I mean, that second set was the way they closed that out with Scarlet Knits and their ability. I think Coach Weiss said it well. Their ability to just close things out. They are literally never out of a set. We've seen them down as many as 23-17 or 16 or whatever it was against Springs, and they've roared all the way back. They are truly never out of a set, and it's high praise coming from her and some of the teams she's had to say she's never had a team that is better at coming back than this team is, and so that's incredibly high praise from a coach that's seen a lot of very quality volleyball in her 9 years in charge.
Well, that being said, we got a whole slate full of games tomorrow. We got Amro Mayville. Jordan and I will be on the call on that one. Montello at Oakfield. Big matchup in that Trailways Conference. Homecoming at Oakfield and homecoming at Mayville as well as homecoming at Lamira. North Fond du Lac will come to Lamira and take them on. St. Mary Springs comes here. They will take on Campbellsport. Berlin heads to Waupun. Waupun rolling this year right now. What a team Waupun has over there. I mean, how many years in the past it's been a struggle bus for football in Waupun. They're having a great year. And then Fond du Lac will take on Hortonville in another tough matchup in the FVA.
Yeah, the hits never stop. They just keep on coming. Just a lot like Flyway in certain respects with the FVA. So, yeah, six-pack tomorrow, and then Saturday morning football, 11 o'clock. The Laconia Spartans head over to WLA for a morning kick. Big noon Saturday at WLA for the homecoming game for the
McAfee College Game Day going to be there?
I put in a media request. We'll see if we can get Pat on, but I doubt it. Yeah.
I doubt it.
We have certain rules that we follow too that Pat might not. So, anyways, there you go. So, looking forward to Friday and Saturday. 7 football games over the course of those 2 days across the area. So, looking forward to that.
That being said, I want to wish luck to all the hunters out there. I know they got Laconia fans listening. Duck hunting opens this weekend. Stay safe, shoot straight, and then eat breakfast right after you're done, because that's the way to go. It's pretty much my plan for the weekend. But for Jordan King, Justin Schwartzwiller, Jacob Haney, signing off from Cougar Country. Spartans win in 3 sets, continue their season in conference and on the road as well. And they move to 17-5. We'll be back on air tomorrow for some football, probably 6:15, 6:20. Mayville takes on Amro for homecoming in Mayville. Thank you, everybody, and good night.
Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams would like to thank our sponsors.
Hoekster's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only. PT Tire and Service. Bino Construction, Verhank Furniture, Schaefer Auto, AirTech, Pole Oil and Propane, With Services, Pioneer K, Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump, All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Rock Fleischer, Homestead Realty, Ergo Bank Lamira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metal Craft of Mayville, Michaels Corporation, West Interiors, Schroffnagel Implement, Skyline Roofing, Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Leroy Meats, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Building,